The more homes you see during the course of your search, the better your understanding will be of fair market value. You will be able to quickly make opinions of value based on the type of listing, its condition, and its listing price. I tell my clients that they will be ready to make offers when they understand the fair market value range for a specific type of property in a given community. The typical homebuyer will likely see more listings in the beginning, and the number of listings seen slows down as your search becomes more refined over time. Eventually, you may find yourself at a point where you have seen every property on the market, and we are only visiting new listings with very specific attributes. New inventory tends to come on the market in cycles. Avoiding major holidays, a listing typically gets posted toward the end of the week on a Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. There are, of course, exceptions, but the goal for any listing agent is to allow the home to be exposed to every buyer looking in the area. Some will have showings start immediately, while others will state that all showings must begin at the first open house. Showings can even be limited to the scheduled open houses or scheduled for specific blocks of time. After you inform your team member that you are interested in a specific property, they will observe the listing for these guidelines. Please let your team member know as early as possible if you wish to see a specific house. It can be easy to coordinate schedules between the two of you, but oftentimes we're coordinating with 4 or more parties. We find the best way of learning about homes is by visiting open houses, with or without your team member. They are easy to plan for, and you will have the ability to take your time walking through the property. Your team member will want to accompany you when they can, but it's perfectly fine to go on your own. Follow these procedures. Sign in with your team member's name, and please do not reveal any personal information, intentions, timeframes, or opinions about the property to the listing agent. They do not represent you. In fact, a seller's agent has a contractual obligation to provide any information that you divulge, and that could potentially influence their negotiation. If you reveal that you are expecting a child and need more space, for example, that listing agent now knows you may be on a time crunch and becomes more rigid in their negotiating strategy. We also don't know when and where our conversations may be recorded, so save important discussion for after the showing and outside the property, away from anyone or anything that can overhear your conversation. To view the home through my lens, observe the condition of the exterior prior to entering. Does the roof look old? Is there a chimney that appears to be solid, or are there bricks missing? What type of siding does the house have? Is there paint peeling, or is it a vinyl? After signing in, I like to head right to the basement. I'm always of the mindset that if the systems and utilities of the home are in tough condition, it doesn't matter how nice the rest of the house looks. I take a look at the foundation, heating system, plumbing, and electric when available. I also look for signs of wood-eating insects, water penetration, and other issues. The rest of the home is viewed at your leisure. Does the layout work for you? Does it have the right amount of bedrooms and baths? Does the space being offered work for your needs? Lastly, pay attention to the location. Is parking easy? Are there amenities in the area? Is it convenient to stores, restaurants, and highway access? It is very difficult to see the majority of potential issues and quirks of a listing with one open house visit, and even harder to make well thought out purchasing decisions based on one showing. Do your best to note the most important characteristics of the home so that we can discuss it accordingly.